Hello, my name's Anthony Ellis, Senior Advisor for Estatedia, and today I have the great honour of introducing Kimsophat Kong, a leading authority in business compliance management, turnkey business setup and real estate investment. As the founder and CEO of Making It Easy Co Limited and Making It Property Easy Co Limited, established in Cambodia since 2016, Kimsophat has successfully guided over 1,000 clients and over 600 companies, more than 30 countries in establishing and expanding their businesses in Cambodia. With extensive international experience and a passion for simplifying business processes, Kimsophat's dedicated to empowering entrepreneurs and investors in Cambodia. We're excited to explore the inspiring journey, gain valuable insights into Cambodia's dynamic business landscape, and hear from the vision and the future. Welcome, Kimsophat Kong. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Anthony, for visiting our office today, and it's my pleasure to share my insight and experience over 10 years in supporting foreigners coming to Cambodia, doing business or investing in Cambodia. So my story is this. About 10 years ago, I worked with many foreigners, and actually I worked with foreigners in my first career, and I understand that they have a lot of struggle coming to do business, to invest or relocating to Cambodia. I want to provide something simple, stress-free, and make sure that they are coming to do business or to invest in Cambodia or relocate to Cambodia legally and stress-free. So this is how I start my journey 10 years until now.
So what do you think is some of the struggles foreigners do to be able to start a business here and to be able to succeed here in Cambodia?
Some of the struggle is that when they are first coming here, they do speak very little or nothing about Cambodia, and they don't know about Khmer culture, and they don't know about the legal procedure, the legal practices. So if they kickstart something quick, for example, if they kickstart a business quick or investment quick, they might have some sort of challenges because they are not compliant. Also, if they don't choose the right business partner, they might end up by conflicts and maybe losing money. So my advice is that if they come here, the first time they should do the market assessment and do diligence and make sure that they get the right expert to consult on how to navigate, how to set up the business or investment properly. And from there, if they kickstart well, they will save time, save costs, and more likely they have time to focus on growing the business in Cambodia.
Well, I think that's a struggle. There's a lot of people that think, okay, we come to Cambodia, it's easy to start things, but like any country, there is rules and things we must follow. So obviously making it easy, guidelines, and helps you do the proper setups in working, okay, this is step 1 to step 10 to finish everything up.
Yes, actually Cambodia is very friendly to foreign investors coming to do business or to invest in Cambodia. The government has put a lot of effort on incentive policy attracting foreigners coming to the kingdom, but when it comes to the practice, there are some misunderstandings, there are some loopholes, there are some things to clarify. So if they don't study in detail, if they don't get proper advice from the expert locally, they might end up by some sort of non-compliant setup and maybe facing fines and penalty as well.
Well, no, just sometimes with the Khmer words, when you translate it into English, it can make it a little bit difficult to understand. Because it's something so small and little. For instance, when in English we say, can I please have a drink? Here it's different, it's can I have a drink please? Yes. So just little things like that and can make a confusion. Now we talk about people not just for English speaking like America or Australia. Well, you have investors from Japan who still can speak English. You have investors from Germany, Korea. So people automatically think, okay, overseas investment, they all speak English, but as we know, they don't. How do you combat these sort of things?
You mean dealing with international foreign business owner investor coming from different cultures, all right?
Different cultures,
yes.
Different languages, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I have enough experience to say everyone is different. First, every human is different. But if you are coming from different culture, the way people behave and think and act and respond is also different. For Western people, for Western business owner or investor, they are more like direct, straightforward, clear communication. But when it comes to ASEAN people, and Cambodia is one of the ASEAN people, we are not direct, indirect, and sometimes we don't say what is inside our mind, straightforward. We have to build relationship, build trust, and then dig around. After some time, we get the real yes or no or something inside. So this is part of the culture, and foreign business owner or investor should also take time to understand, and also the way to deal or to manage or lead their local employee as well.
Yeah, and that, I think it plays a big part in business. Even if you don't have a business, even moving and living in Cambodia, there's so many different culture things. I mean, now I've lived here for 10 years, but coming for 25. So I understand simple things like taking your shoes off before you even walk into a house, something we never do back home in Australia. So I think it's very important that as a foreign investor or a business, they must learn this as well is to find out you learning their culture to understand how you can help them set up a business here.
Yes. So I am in between cross culture and Cambodia. When I come to cross culture, I'm talking about Western culture, and I'm talking about ASEAN culture. ASEAN culture is similar to Cambodia, but European culture are very different. They are more like straightforward, step by step, and more into paper, contract, and so on. But ASEAN and Cambodian, we have to know how to build trust. And then after they trust, they are open to do business. And then we put everything on paper after. And this is aligned with the Cambodian working for them, also Cambodian purchasing or buying some sort of product or service from them, or also Cambodian partner as well. So this is maybe some people do not see important, but in practice it's very important because it might create miscommunication, conflicts, and so on. Yeah.
So what key opportunities in real estate investment do you see emerging with Cambodia?
Okay. When it comes to real estate industry in Cambodia, actually it's very broad. And real estate in Cambodia was rapidly growing and booming before the pandemic, slowed down during the pandemic, and now it started to grow again. And based on what I understand, the first aspect in real estate is about condominium and borai. Borai is about housing and villa. The supply now seems to be a little bit more than the demand. Actually, the demand is high, but people seem to struggle with cash flow. So even if condominium and borai is still popular, but those who are purchasing should be clear on the purpose why they purchase, and they should be ready about the financial cash flow to purchase as well. That's the first aspect that seems to be emerging and booming. The second aspect is about office space, office facility. So more SME and foreign company coming to Cambodia, so they need office space. They need even virtual office, co-working space, office, physical office space, or even warehousing or factory as well. So this is a big need, and I think more demand on this from now forward because more businesses are coming to Cambodia, and many warehousing, many businesses that need warehousing or factory is coming from or moving from China to Cambodia as well. Besides that, I see real estate in terms of hospitality and tourism aspect. So when it comes to hotel, boutique hotel, and eco resort is also quite a big need because when it comes to the modern society, people like to stay close to the nature, eco-tourism and something like that. Logistics and warehousing is also very trendy because again, like I said, many businesses moving from other countries, especially from China to Cambodia. So there's a high demand in Cambodia. Plus, Cambodia is in the heart of Asia, and it's very easy, very friendly, cost-saving for trading purpose. So these are the few aspects that I feel like very emerging when it comes to real estate industry in Cambodia.
Well, we've just seen some big changes in Cambodia over the last 10 years. Like you said, it is kind of centre of the Southeast Asian countries. You know, Vietnam next door, then we have Laos, Myanmar, of course, Bangkok, with Thailand next, not far. Then we look at China's been so close. The government has now opening up a big airport, you know, and I think that will also help and become the hub of Southeast Asia, and easier because, like you say, the government, when it comes to investment and business, it's so easy to be able to invest and to open and to start businesses here. And I think a strategic move the government has done by building a big airport and aiming to be, in the top 2 or 3 hubs in Southeast Asia. I think it was a brilliant move.
You are correct. When it comes to new airports, expressways, and special economic zone, they are very emerging to attract foreign investment because this way will speed up the process of transportation and travel, and also especially special economic zone, it's subject to tax-free for 9 years. So this is something to add on for our government to invite foreign investors coming to the kingdom. Yeah.
Like I said, expressway, we've just seen last year from Estatedia to Phnom Penh open up. We've seen the one from Vietnam coming to Phnom Penh, which of course are 2 main hubs. We've gone from Estatedia, which is the port, and then we're looking to Viet, which is Vietnam, which a lot of products come from Vietnam, and the one now they're doing research on is from here to Siem Reap, then of course to Poi Phet, which a lot of stuff also comes from Thailand. So that's opening up Cambodia in so many aspects of importing, exporting, like you say, with 9 years for free taxes.
Yes, I have a strong hope when it comes to Cambodia has putting a lot of effort on building new infrastructure. New infrastructure here refer to the new international airport, refer to the expressway, refer to different roads connection to make it easy and fast for business transportation, logistics, and trading to ASEAN and globally. Yeah.
I think one of the questions I get asked quite often from people who do look at Cambodia as investment, how safe is it? Can we do it? Now, in the last 12 months, we've seen one of the biggest franchises in the world, 7-Eleven, open up everywhere in Cambodia. I mean, we've seen in 12 months, I think over 100 stores open up. Now, 7-Eleven is the biggest franchises in the world. To do something like that must mean there's a reason. We have 7-Elevens, we have KFCs, we have Starbucks. So these are major companies and franchises. I think it proves that it doesn't matter how big, how small, it's welcome, you can come.
As you indicated, those are the big brands, the big global brands, and they are existing here in Cambodia already. So I'm sure the big brand, before they kickstart somewhere, before they extend somewhere, they already did their research. In response to your question, maybe I want to break through a little bit. Many foreigners, they might not know something good about Cambodia, and they know very little about something positive, and they know more about something negative, because Cambodia used to be under Pol Pot regime, and they're scared about that. And then we became so poor. But at the moment, they don't know more about what is going on. So I would say it's very secure to invest in Cambodia. That's why those big brands is coming already. And if they don't believe, they should come and visit. And if they contact me, I am willing to host them and bring them around Cambodia, even one person or one small team or big team. If we organize and get things set up, I can bring them around Cambodia, depending on the purpose. So it's more like customized tour, visiting Cambodia the first time, or maybe visiting Cambodia for business purpose or investment purpose. And then they will say, wow, because what they might know so far on the news is maybe not enough. So they should come in person and see. And as you know, as I know, you are one of the foreigners, and you have been here sometimes, and maybe you can tell more about why you stay here.
Well, I mean, I've been coming here for 25 years. The main reason I come here is I love the culture, I love the people. It's so easy to live here. And you know, after living here full-time, nearly 10 years, both Phnom Penh, Siem Reap, Poi Phet and Salisapon, it doesn't matter where you go here, it's just so safe. I actually feel safer here than I do in my own country in some places. And I'm welcome. The people here in Cambodia are one of the most friendliest people that I have met. You know, you live in the street, they don't speak English, I don't speak Khmer, but they always have the door open to have a beer, to have a meal, to do things, you know. And I think now the government is showing this also for businesses. You know, like the 7-Eleven coming, Starbucks, they're not just small businesses and things. It's opening door. The Ford and Toyota both have now manufacturing factories here in Cambodia. 2 big car companies saying, well, let's come here. So let's start talking into a turnkey business. That's a different than actually starting something and from the beginning and working their way up. Tell us a bit more about the turnkey business here in Cambodia. How easy is it to do and stuff?
So turnkey business solution in Cambodia is one of my key focus to support to our target customers. So our customers are mostly foreigners coming to do business or to invest in Cambodia. So we provide turnkey solution. Turnkey here, the first step we want to start with market entry, assessment, analysis, due diligence. Some clients do not need our support on this aspect because they are very good as well, including the planning as well. But some clients, they need our support on that from step one. And after that, step two is more like selecting office space, either physical office space or maybe warehousing or factory somewhere. And some clients that also need total office setup. So the second aspect is about office selection and office setup, total setup. The third aspect is about the company registration formation, make it legal, compliant. And then we register tax number, we help them register business account to make the transaction for business purpose easy and compliant. And then we can also extend our support on operational and technology setup. It means that we can support them on staff hiring, staff outsourcing, also technology solution to make the business management easier and faster and effective. So they focus more on branding, marketing, sale, and grow the business. And we do all the legal and the hard part that they might need a lot of time to learn about it.
Yeah, I think when it comes to, it doesn't matter anywhere in the world, when it comes to opening a business or taking over a business, important thing is the legal stuff. It's paperwork, it's to be able to understand all that fine print and the red tape, and also taxes and things. So obviously you offer that as well, be able to help them with their taxes and understand how the tax system works here, because I think that plays a big part as well in any kind of business, either startup or turnkey.
Yes, many businesses are coming here because they want to pay less tax legally. Maybe I don't want to go in depth, but there are many countries they pay too much tax somewhere, and Cambodia is collecting less tax, and the corporate annual rate is only 20% if there is any profit. And also they escape some country that has a war and fighting. This is one of the reasons, and tax is very important, very key. I navigate them to set up the taxation and tax planning properly, and then do the tax compliance monthly and annual basis. So we support on market entry to office setup, company formation, accounting, tax compliance, to operational setup, and include technology to make sure that they can scale the business as well.
I think any person that comes to a foreign country to start up a business, that's some of the things they're scared to do because not understanding a lot of things. So having someone like yourself to be able to make it easy for them and to explain everything will help foreigners and succeed. And then it's up to them where they go from there.
I want to mention a little bit about make it easy, because the name is making it easy, because the goal is to make it easy for our target client. To make it easy here, it doesn't refer to it's easy for the kickstart, because if it is easy to kickstart, it's not easy after that. So our survey is mainly to help them kickstart properly so that they can run it easily and they can grow faster and better. Because if they kickstart properly, they don't have to mess up with the conflict resolution, they don't waste money, and then they don't have to deal with the fine, penalty, and so on. Because some people, they see our name is making it easy, and then they want us to make it easy from the first step and spend very little, and then expect us to make everything easy. The goal is to go through the right procedure first, and then after that, make it easy and smooth.